A thought-provoking art exhibit at ASU in Tempe is challenging the way many people view borders, nationality, and what it means to be part of the human family.
As part of Hispanic Heritage Month, we introduce you tonight to an architect, an artist, and author who is now using his talents to reframe conversations about the border.
Here's Team 12's Joe Dana.
The material of this art structure was intended to extend the border wall under former President Donald Trump. The extension was abandoned when Trump left office. Now it's repurposed, part of an exhibition at ASU's Art Museum in Tempe.
This structure is intended to imagine a place where people can come together, and the aspiration is to use it after the exhibition as an actual place where people can gather.
Architect Ronald Rael and his creative partner, Virginia Sanfratello, are the visionaries behind the multi-room exhibition.
There's a very beautiful saying in Mexico, las fronteras nos dividen, pero la tierra nos une. That means borders divide us, but the land unites us. And I think it's very important to think about how we share a common landscape.
Another structure is a model of a bedroom and kitchen of what you'd see in a typical house, but both rooms are perfectly divided in half.
One side looks like a house you might find in Mexico with a kitchen and dining space and a bedroom. And so you see these two worlds that are very close together, the United States and Mexico, and you see how that's reflected not only in the architecture, so the building itself, the way it's constructed, the thickness of the walls, but the objects and artifacts that are in this structure. And so there's a bird cage in one, and you see there's a pet bowl in another, and you see the connection that people have with their pets, with their foods, with their way of living, with the way they warm their home, with the technologies that they have or don't have.
Rael garnered publicity in 2019 when he installed a teeter-totter at the border, meant to show the border is a place where families and children live on both sides.
The thing about a teeter-totter is that it really requires the generosity of the person who's sharing that experience with you on the other side. I think that's an opportunity to speak to this idea of being generous across a divide.
An artist using activism to add depth to what is often a very difficult and tense debate.
The borderlands aren't two sides divided by a wall, but in fact, this is just one landscape, in fact.
And the exhibition runs through October 30th at ASU's Art Museum on the main Tempe campus.
And admission is free.